Bryson, one more week before game week. What's kind of the plan, do you think, as far as the team?
Right now, it's just continuing to wake up each day and just bring a certain intentionality to each of our practices and to our meetings. I think this spring this fall we've had a lot of good success with the camp, and a lot of guys have been working their tails off. But most importantly, though, just keeping the same thing and same consistency every day till week one.
Do you feel like the progress has been pretty good?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The progress has stood out tremendously. We have like young guys stepping up. The leadership has went up, but most importantly, the energy and the team bond has taken a step that we were trying to take in the spring, and now we finally got. So it's very impressive, and it's nice to be a part of a unit like this.
Bryson, can you tell the younger guys are better than maybe when you were a younger guy because the recruiting's getting a little bit better along the way? Can you tell that at all?
Yeah, I think that the talent is definitely something. You know, we have a lot of talent as far as the young guys, and especially on defense, but mostly the maturity. So, you know, having the maturity to go on the field and, you know, watch film every day and take notes during meetings, those are the things that are important. So as a freshman, if you can go in there and do that and meet with some of the older guys and the coaches and do extra, that's going to be the advantage that we're going to have as far as on our team. We got depth, and we're just getting players that can be in the can-do category and be able to play in the season.
Bryson, when you first got here, what position did Coach Rule want you at? And then when Aranda got here, how did that flip? And you finally found this home as kind of a pass rushing jack. Can you kind of walk through that journey of where you thought you were going to be and then how you ended up here?
Yeah, absolutely. So Coach Rule recruited me as a sandbacker. So that was pretty much like in this defense the star position. But, you know, I went through an injury and stuff, but when Coach Aranda got here, it was just finding a role for the team. And, you know, it started out on special teams, which is something that we take very seriously, and Coach Aranda takes it seriously. So I had to find a home there, and I thought that was going to give me the advantage to pretty much figure out what I can play on defense or just be versatile pretty much. So whenever, you know, Coach Roberts was taking me through fall camp and spring ball at the time, it was just going out there doing what I can each day, and pass rushing became a home of mine. And it's something that I just continue to work at. And now that we have this year coming up, we have a lot of things that are going in, a lot of packages. So it's going to be pretty fun and exciting.
Yeah. Coach mentioned that he thinks teams are going to key in on you this season on pass rushing downs. Are you already kind of dreaming up like what you're going to do when you get their best pass protector on you?
Absolutely. So you know, most importantly, my goals was to come in and figure out two techniques that I could use in the season, and those be my home techniques. And, you know, working those, you know, in the spring and then coming in fall camp, I've been able to perfect them and add more to my package. So that's the goal. And I'm going to go out there tomorrow and try to find something else to do and perfect.
Are you thinking much about that first game yet?
I'm thinking about the game, but most importantly, it's just looking up to the next day. So, you know, focusing on the practice tomorrow, focusing on the practice next week. Those are the things that are going to prepare us as a team and as a unit to go out there and, you know, we want to treat everything the same because everything matters. So if we go out here and we have consistency at practice, the games are going to be the same thing as practice. And it's going to be pretty cool because you're going to see the things that happen in practice, the habits that we take from here onto those games are going to be very similar. So I'm not thinking about it too much, but just trusting the process in that sense.
Bryson, that depth at linebacker, I mean, Garmin and Will and Josh, I guess, were in here the other day. That's just crazy, isn't it? How many people you can roll in there?
Yeah. Man, so that room is special. You know, we got a lot of young guys in that room pretty much. And, you know, having each guy, they have their own certain attribute that they can, their strengths. And that's going to be the advantage in that room. So it's a lot of talent, a lot of versatility there. So with our defensive packages going in, we're going to be able to move guys at different positions at different spots and have different roles during the season for them.
I mean, Bryson, you have been clear last year. You guys have made it clear. That's over. Yeah. But is there a sense that you guys can walk around with pride, and does that make a difference knowing who you have been and wanting to have that feeling again?
Yes. So knowing what we went through last year to get to that point is the focus on how can we work on now and bring from what we learned there and bring that to fall camp now and to the first game and improve. So most importantly, it's just I don't think that we're thinking about the last year's season, but pretty much to think about how did we get to that point last year, and then doing it even better now.
Obviously, you said at Big 12 Media Days that this is a new team, and it's
Yeah.
not the same as last year. You guys want to kind of build your own legacy. What's the identity do you think you guys have established in fall camp, and what is this team?
This team's bond is unique. Each player, offense and defense, is going to be something that's going to allow us to play complementary football throughout the season. But definitely the team bonding and the team chemistry, and being able to have young guys step up, that's the advantage. Being able to put people in certain positions are going to be what is going to stand out for us as a team, and that's going to be pretty much the main focus and the advantage that we're going to have as a unit. Yeah.